Hi, my dear children. You know that business organization faces different types of risk. It may be due to natural causes, human causes, economic causes, political causes, etc. However, negative impact of some of these risks can be avoided through insurance. So, insurance is a service which removes the hindrance of risk in the case of business organizations. Today, in this session, we will discuss about the meaning, features and principles of insurance. First, let us see what is the meaning of insurance. Insurance is a form of contract under which the insurer agrees in consideration of premium to pay an agreed sum of money to the insured to meet the loss arising due to any risk. Okay, so there are two parties involved in insurance contract. Who are they? Insurer as well as insured. So who is an insurer? The agency which helps in entering into an insurance agreement or insurance contract is known as insurer. And who is an insured, do you know? The person who gets his life or property insured is known as insured. So the insurance company will be insurer and the person who is taking insurance policy will be insured. I think it is clear. Then what is insurance policy? The insurance contract which is put in writing is known as insurance policy. Clear? Now let us discuss the features of insurance. The first feature, except life insurance, all other insurances are contract of indemnity. Do you know what is the meaning of indemnity? Indemnity means a promise to compensate in case of loss. Clear? Now the second one. Under insurance contract, the insured is liable to pay the premium and insurer is liable to compensate the loss to the insured. So both the parties are having liability. The first one, insured, is liable to pay the premium and the insurer is liable to compensate the loss to the insured. And the third point, insurance does not make attempts to prevent the occurrence of specified future events. Okay, but makes an attempt to compensate the loss caused to the parties, to compensate the loss arising due to risk. I think it is clear. These are the three important features of insurance contract. Let us discuss about the principles of insurance. There are certain fundamental principles of insurance on which all types of insurance contracts are based. Let us discuss each principles of insurance one by one. The first one, the principle of utmost good faith. An insurance contract is based on utmost good faith of both insurer and insured. That means both the parties, both insurer and insured, should disclose all the relevant facts related with the policy each other. For example, a person is suffering from cancer, but at the time of taking life insurance policy, he does not disclose this fact. It is against the principle of utmost good faith. Now the second principle, principle of insurable interest. According to this principle, the policy holder should have direct economic interest towards the existence or safety of property or person insured. Example, a trader has insurable interest in his own goods. Insurable interest is very important in every insurance contract. Now the third principle, principle of indemnity. What is indemnity? Indemnity means a promise to compensate in case of loss. You know that. The objective of insurance contract is to place the insured as nearly as same financial position as he was before the occurrence of loss. Thus, an insurance is entitled. Okay, thus an insured is entitled to recover the amount of loss only. Insured is not allowed to make any profit. So, insurance should not be treated as a means to make profit. Life insurance is exempted from this principle, that is the principle of indemnity. Now, the fourth principle, principle of contribution. When an insured has taken more than one policy on the same property, he will not be entitled to claim from each insurer more than the proportion of the loss for which they are liable. Okay? Now, the next principle, doctrine of subrogation. According to this principle, the insurer gets all the rights to the property insured after paying compensation for the loss of the property. For example, in case of theft of an insured property, the insurer pays compensation in full. Suppose after the recovery of the property, or if the property is recovered, then the right to use it passes to the insurer, as the insured cannot be compensated more than the value of the property insured. Clear? Now the last principle, principle of causa proxima. It is a Latin word. Causa proxima is a Latin word which means proximate cause, that is the nearest cause. According to this principle, the insured can claim for the compensation only if the loss has happened because of the cause for which insurance policy has been taken by the insured. So my dear children, today we already studied about the meaning, then features and principles of insurance. So study very well. Thanks to all.